You.
You can you hear me?
You. Yes, sir.
All right.
Yeah. Happy Sunday, fun day. You in the basement with your boy. Next step in who?
Okay.
K's in the undisclosed place where we know that actual place is, but we gonna leave that right there because I don't know if he's gonna be joining us today, even though he got good news this week. But no, listen, hey man, it's been a great week. So as in sports, except for the Tua situation, which we would touch on. I want to start off the show by saying, a rest in peace to one of my big cousins, Leon Bub Alexander. He lost his battle, but there's no more pain. Cuz we love you, always will. Also the service for Miss Jackie Rashid Wallace's mother was this past Thursday. We want to say our condolences again to the Wallace family.
Definitely.
And just the day before yesterday, I lost another family member, which is like a grandmother to all of us. Um, Margaret Smith. Um, it's been a tough fight for her, and I want to say a big rest in peace to my mom Margaret. Uh, you done your job, and you done your job well here on this earth. You got to see all of us beat us, chastise us, and do everything to keep us on the straight path as much as you could.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So we will miss you, but you'll never be forgotten for sure.
Mhm.
So
No,
to Leon, Miss Jackie, and Mama Margaret, we love you. Rest in paradise until we meet again.
most definitely. Well said, Larry.
I appreciate that, man. Yeah, man. But we gonna get a little busy today, man. We got fantasy football this week, of
Yep.
course. We have week 4 in the NFL, in
hmm
which there is a game going on right now
In
in
London.
London. And that's
hmm
Buffalo and who
You mean Minnesota and
Minnes-
New Orleans.
Minnesota, New Orleans. Okay, Minnesota,
Yeah,
New
yeah,
Orleans. I'm sorry.
yeah. Yeah, the Buffalo Bills and the Ravens. That's going to be the shootout today. I think that's going to be the shootout game of the day today.
Yeah, so I decided to start adding a game of the week so that we can have a game of the week to talk about. So, instead of us
Okay.
just running through stuff, we can add a game of the week. So, people
Okay.
whoever's watching, what I'm saying, if y'all want to, who do you think should be the game of the week or whatever the case may be, your thoughts and
hmm
opinions, y'all always have a say so around here for the
Yeah,
most
most
part.
definitely. I mean, who do you think for you? What's the game of the week? What's going to be the game of the week for
Oh
you, sir?
man. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that Baltimore Ravens game because I don't think the Kansas City Tampa Bay game gonna be that well, but that Baltimore Buffalo game is gonna be crazy.
hmm Like,
I'm
listen,
going with
man,
the
it's gonna be a shootout. It's gonna be a shootout like no other, man.
and
Um,
I got major players on both sides.
yeah,
I got
I mean,
Lamar Jackson. I got Lamar Jackson, Singletary
uh,
for running and Diggs out there.
Jesus, they,
Yeah,
they all they all gonna eat today. They're gonna eat today.
I'm hoping so, but
Yeah, they're
you
gonna eat
know,
today.
yeah.
Uh,
So how
yeah,
was your
that's
weekend?
gonna
How was
be.
your weekends thus far, though, bro?
Weekend was
Before we get
good.
into
I
it.
was a little under the weather yesterday. I was trying to get shout out to the MLK alumni class of 1995. They actually got a citation yesterday at the Uppity
Mm-hmm.
Awards. Yesterday, I wasn't able to attend. Sorry, I couldn't be there, but I was a little under the weather and stuff like that. Feeling a little bit better now. Still stuffy head, sniffles, and stuff like that. But yeah, I thought they were going to get. I think they were in the running to get like nonprofit of the year. I'm
Mm-hmm.
not sure who it went to, but I think we were like a runner up, and they definitely got a Philadelphia citation, which I think is better than the award itself because
Right,
the
right,
citation means
right.
everybody's
Every
watching you. You're doing work out here.
exactly.
And yeah, so I definitely appreciate you guys out there that went to it. Shout out to Rhonda Barber Murray, who we're going to have on the
Yes,
show soon.
sir. Big shout out
Uh,
to Rhonda Barber. Rhonda
yeah,
Barber, man. Big shout
he's
out.
dodgy. He's shy. I don't know, for some reason he's
Yeah,
shy, but
man.
when he's teaching, like,
He's
you
all
can't shut him
he's out
up.
there. Right, right,
Yeah,
right. But that's just Ryan. He got that
yeah.
old soul. You know what I'm
Definitely old
saying?
soul. Definitely
And
old
shout out to
soul.
Toot the Barber, my brother, my cousin, like
Yep.
fam. He got the Uppity Awards, Barber of the Year.
Oh, he did. Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, Toot the Barber, you know what I'm saying? Hair hustler. Shout out to
Mhm.
Toot, man. You continue to do great things, man. Keep being a positive influence and someone for these up and coming stylists to look up to,
Mhm.
man, because you definitely doing it, man. Definitely doing it crazy. And him and my other brother, Michael Walker.
Mhm.
And I ain't seen Van around, but yeah, the Van, and of course my bro, Keith G and
Mhm.
the crew.
Most definitely.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That Red's Creative
Mhm.
Cuts. But
Yeah. Hey,
big
we
shout out
around.
to Toot the Barber for
Mhm.
winning that award. Well deserved,
Yes.
bro, cause you do your damn thing, man. You do your damn
Yeah.
thing.
And shout out to Ron too, because Ron is definitely doing the darn thing out
Most
there.
definitely,
Because
right.
he has, not only does he have like about like two barbershops, this dude has a school where you can get
Mm-hmm.
licensed. You
Right.
can go right up there to Harrisburg to get your license, your
Mm-hmm.
licensing and everything like that. So everything's legit. And he's yeah, what up? Hey, what it do, man?
What
Shout out to Rusty. I
what
love
up,
you.
Rusty? Make sure you hit
What's
that
up,
like and
Rusty?
subscribe button, Rusty. We need that like and subscribe button. You was the first one in here, man. Make sure you hit that like
Man,
button,
welcome.
man. Make sure
Yeah,
you do
so
that.
I mean, he's just, hey man, he's just making, changing people's lives, man. I haven't seen Ryan change a
Yeah,
whole lot of people's lives, man. Like in regards to not knowing what they want to do, to just having an awesome career. So yeah,
right.
and with a barber, you'll never be hungry. As a barber, you will
You
never
ain't
be
lying.
hungry.
Not at all. Not at all. Not at
And for all my
all.
ladies out there, if you could cut hair too, if you're good with the clippers,
Yes,
you will
sir.
never be hungry. I
Not at
guarantee
all.
it. You'll never be
Not at
hungry.
all. Rusty, who's your team? Who's Rusty? He somebody you play ball with too at the gym?
Not knowing what the tag was.
Russ.
Russ.
Russ, say who you
Yeah,
are
what's your team, Russ? Yeah.
so we can make sure we shout you out and dog you at the same time.
Damn, damn, you going hard
Well,
in the
well,
schoolyard today.
welcome to the basement.
Yeah.
This is what we do.
Yeah, absolutely. But for that Buffalo Bills and Baltimore Ravens, if you have either of those defenses, I think you might want to drop those just for this week, because I see 30-point plus for both teams. I see the Bills rocking
Mm.
37. I'm gonna give you a prediction early. Here's my early prediction. Listen, Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen, they're both gonna go. Yep, football and
Yeah,
basketball, Russ.
football and
Um,
basketball.
Russ. I mean, damn, you got me saying that. Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson, they're going to both go for at least like 300 plus yards.
Hmm.
So I mean, they might go like 24 for 66 or something like that. But yeah, that's going to be yeah, they're both going to be in the 30s. I see the
Sucks
Bill.
to be you, Russ. Sucks to be
Oh
you.
man, Russ, shout out to your boy though.
What up, Daryl?
Sidebar. What up, Daryl? Shout out to your boy, Russ. What's his name? Jalen Hurts. Shout out to Jalen Hurts, man, for getting offensive player of
Player
the
of the
month in
week.
the month of
Oh, player of
September.
the
Yeah,
month. Yeah, yeah,
player of the
yeah,
month of
yeah.
September, man.
Most
You
definitely.
know,
Shout out to
but yeah.
Jalen.
But I got the Bills. I mean, I got the Bills winning that one. Bills 37 to
But
30.
that's the game of the week, man. We don't want to
That's
talk
the game.
about that. That's gonna be the last game we talk about. This is
All
like
right,
to
it's a
be the
game week.
last
Okay.
game we talk about.
All right, no
But
problem. I'll circle
we
that.
do have other issues we want to talk about before we get into the football, the league's
Go ahead.
game projections and the fantasy football. Um, the Tua situation. We
Yes.
both
Yes.
commented on this on last Sunday when he got hurt, and we
Mhm.
said, "Yo, he shouldn't have been playing."
Mhm. Mhm.
We both look at this and say he has a concussion.
Yes.
Let him back in the game. They pull out. They win the game. Then he
Mhm.
gets another hit on Thursday. Short week, mind you. You already have symptoms, whether you want to say that you had a concussion or not. And we saw what we saw.
Mhm.
I think is very ignorant and distasteful for the NFL. As much as they want to say that we had to protect our players and the
Mhm.
code and the shield and all that other stuff.
Mhm.
Y'all didn't do it as expected, as if someone did something off the field wrong.
Right.
Now we dealing with neurologists and all everything else. People upstairs that's not connected to the team. People on the field for each team, and this happens. What's your take on that?
My take is basically the NFL. They really dropped the ball on this one. Um, Miami dropped the ball as well because even if it, and I know that also pride comes into play too in regards to, hey, like Tua, we need to take you out, we need to just get you checked out. I like the way that fall look, man, and you know you're you're stumbling to the line and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's scary. That's super scary.
Mm-hmm.
I was scared for him. I was so scared for him, especially when after he got slammed down like that, and then he was just like it was like this, like his hands like he looking he couldn't move his
Yeah.
hand,
Right.
and I was just like, whoa. Um, and yeah, they really dropped the ball on this one. I don't care who your coach is, who your offensive coordinator is, like you're not going in there. If I even hear the word concussion or
Right.
protocol,
Right.
being mentioned with your name, I'm taking you out. I
Right.
mean, I know that he's like, yeah, but I'm sure he's like, well, I worked hard, to get how I ain't nobody gonna take my spot and stuff like that.
And
And I get
he's
it.
supposed and he got secured the bag for the end of the season because
Right.
that's another thing. But I just
I
it
mean, but
just
how you gonna
didn't
secure the
go.
bag if you can't even count it?
And this is more reason for them not to give him the money. Now,
Right.
you understand what I'm saying? This is another reason for them not to pay him at the end of this season.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't mean to cut you off. Rusty said the Eagles. We already said that. Then he said I love all basketball teams. So he's another SB in the making. And then that's either he
Seattle
or
Storm.
she. He or she. I don't know that. And the Seattle
Uh-huh.
Storm. I respect that because there's not a lot of people that even when we mention who's your teams, we even mention the WNBA. So shout out to the WNBA. Oh, and another shout out to Dawn Staley, Philly's own Dawn Staley. She got everybody on her team from the starters to the last person on the bench a
Mhm.
$25,000 a year for the NILs. Everybody on her
NIL.
team get it. Everybody. But shout out to Dawn
Nice.
Staley for making that happen because that's monumental because a lot of these
Mhm.
players that's on the bench that's not playing as much doesn't get really much of anything. And she
Right.
managed to make that happen for everyone on the team. So
Mhm.
big shout out to Dawn Staley
Shout out to
on
Dawn.
that. And then another shout out to my cousin Flip. He did
The clinic.
a clinic this Friday.
Mhm.
Uh, what is it called? I had it right in front of me too. Where my phone
I
go?
saw it. I saw it
Um,
online too.
yeah.
I was like, and it was showing it. It was funny because I was reading it. It said how to do all the moves. Like you
Mm-hmm.
could stop, step back, crossover,
Mm-hmm.
in and out, step back. I was like, hmm. I just
Mm-hmm.
started reminiscing, like, yeah, yeah, I remember those moves. I remember those. Yeah, it's
Yep.
kind of hard to stay in front of them a little
Very,
bit.
very much
Had,
so.
had
Very,
to hand check them. Had to hand check them a couple times and push
very
off.
much
Sometimes,
so.
like, all right, okay,
It was
yeah.
it's called the change of pace and change of direction clinic at
Ooh,
the road of academy prep
okay,
academy. And he did
nice.
a great job for what everybody was saying, which is expected. And if it's anybody that know how to change directions
It's
in
him.
a blink of an eye in milliseconds, is definitely him.
It's him.
And him, and Ayo, and Hot Rod are probably the
Mhm.
best that ever did it in changing directions and have you spinning
Listen,
all
I remember
types of
Hot Rod
ways.
caught me
You
on
know what
a
I'm saying?
three on three full court, and I caught him off the switch. And it wasn't even a fast crossover. It was like a Tim Hardaway. It was kind of
Mm-hmm.
like a Tim Hardaway, but it was quicker than the Timmy. Like
Yeah.
boom,
And it was
boom,
hard.
and
It's
that was
hard.
it. It's hard.
It's hard. It's hard. It was hard. Like he bounces the ball so hard that you
Boom,
don't even
boom.
want to put your hand in there. It's just like this to try to stay in front of him. But
Yeah,
yeah, shout out to my cousin Flip finally getting with. I think he should have been doing things like this for basketball, especially in the city and for these younger kids in the next generation. the legend that he is.
Yes, he
But
is.
shout out to Flip.
Mhm.
What's up, Haim? I got you this week, bro.
Oh,
I got you this week.
I don't
So
know.
we
He,
we
he's
had
a genius. He's a genius right now.
he's a genius, man.
He's a
He
genius
he
right
ain't
now.
shit. He
Swole. We
ain't
got
shit.
swole Batman. We got swole Batman, and we got skinny Batman. They're rolling with that. They rolling with that.
Yo, man, make sure y'all hitting that like and subscribe button and share. Anybody y'all know that's into the sports comments and everything
Mhm.
like that, we here, man. Make sure you bring them over. Let them say something. You know what I mean, never know, you might be on the show with us. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
Let's
sir.
do it. You know what I'm saying? Let's do it. For some reason the Facebook, which you call, wasn't working today for
Oh, okay.
the live stream, but we on YouTube and
No
Twitch, which
worries. I
I
already
don't even
told
I
him.
don't even check Twitch. I don't even know what it is.
Yeah, neither do I.
But yeah. But yeah, man. So with that being said, may the best man win.
Ooh, you want to? Matter of fact, since Raheem's the Eagles fan, let's start. Let's start with the Eagles and
Let's
Jaguars.
let's
Start with that.
start there. Let's
Let's
start
have
there
the party,
for all these
man.
Beagles
DJ,
and
let's spin that
DJ.
dish.
Oh yeah. We ain't even giving them the outro because that's what you're going to get, the outro. You know what I'm saying? I got to put another beat in there or something to have us going. Like, yeah. Eventually that'll happen.
Oh
But
man,
that's something to work on for next week, maybe.
most definitely, most definitely.
Or maybe even for tonight's repo when
For
we
the
do our
recap,
recap.
yeah, we do a
So
recap.
yeah,
That's right.
we
That's right.
definitely could work on either one of them. But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
he said Minnesota don't want to win today.
Yeah, I heard that.
I
I heard
they
that.
you know they up 19-14. Oh no, yes yeah, they up 19-14.
Oh, you are okay.
Yeah, did she just score at the top of the screen?
Oh, I do. Okay.
Ah, you see, I put that up there. Yeah.
Hey, look at you. Look at
Hey,
you. Look at free
hey.
game, man.
Hold
We
on, hold
giving
on,
out
hold on.
free game here.
How you do it? Damn.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Yeah. That's what I do.
Do
That's what
that.
I do. That's what I do. Make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe button. We need those likes, man. We need those likes and subscribes. We got up to 120 now.
Ooh.
Subscriptions. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people
We probably hit
getting some
about
vibes.
200. We probably get 200 by the time
Let's
we
get
hit
200.
200.
Yeah, man. Let's get
Yeah.
there. I'm trying to have something crazy. I want to start having some giveaways. We want to start having some
Wait.
giveaways and things like that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's winter time. You know that hoodie
Yeah.
season. It's hoodie season.
I
You know
mean,
what I'm saying?
I got some Jets hoodies, some Clippers hoodies,
Oh gosh.
Clippers hats,
I still
hoodies,
ain't. You lucky I still ain't worked out
bellies.
this mute button yet. You get away with a
I'm
lot of
telling you,
murder lately. You've
I
been
know,
getting a
right?
lot with a lot. You and SB get a lot away with a lot of
Lot
murder,
of
a lot of
Clippers
slander.
sillies and
Like
all that good stuff.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
So,
I don't think you
what's
want
your
to
take
swing
on
about
the Jags and Philadelphia? And they're playing
Jags
in
in
Philly today.
Philadelphia.
They're playing in Philly today.
I like Jalen. I like Jalen a lot.
Hmm.
Uh, in this game, but Jaguars defense has been showing that they are showing a little, definitely some progress. Shout out to Doug
Yes,
Peterson
sir.
because I wasn't a big fan of Doug Peterson as well because I just thought he was just
Mhm.
like a willy nilly coach. But shout out to Doug Peterson for what Trevor Lawrence is doing
Mm.
and his coaching staff for what they are progressing to do right now as of right now. I was never a Trevor Lawrence fan. I thought he didn't have the intensity or the want or desire to really be an NFL quarterback, but maybe it was
Mm.
the coaching. Maybe it was the coaching. You
Maybe
know
it
what I'm
was.
saying? And maybe it was because he is definitely, and I'll give him his flowers. He's definitely showing progress. Same way Tua was, even though I still believe in the arm strength is Tua's
Mhm.
issue. It will always be an issue until that changes, if it
Right.
changes. Um, but I believe in Jalen. I think the Beagles will win.
Mm.
I think they will win heavily. Doug Peterson gonna get a standing ovation at the beginning of the
Okay.
game, which is well deserved.
They better
Uh,
give him standing up.
yeah, they better.
They better.
Andy Reid come. They run the fucking have a whole fucking victory parade for nothing.
Yeah, him just
But
trying to put a statue of him up there or something like
right,
that.
right. So I'm going with the Eagles. I'm going with
Mhm.
the Eagles 32-17. 32, 32. I think
Ooh.
they're gonna put up major numbers because I think it's gonna be an issue. And I started what's his name? Devontae Smith this week too.
Monty Smith.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I started him. So I think they're gonna have their hands full with
Mm,
Devontae and
okay.
AJ
Okay.
Brown.
I
But
like
yeah,
that.
I'm going
Okay. Well,
32-17. Eagles. The defense gonna have a lot, get a lot of turnovers. Eagles. I ain't gonna front. Eagles defense is tough.
it's tough. I
I've
saw.
never. I've seen them have some decent defensive backs. But way back when Dawkins and them was there. But they defensive backs is out.
What about Eric Allen? Eric Allen was a
I
good
was
like
yeah,
safety
I was saying like I was
Eric
saying back
Allen and
then.
all them.
I was
Yeah.
saying back then. I was saying back then. I
Oh,
just
back
went
then.
with
Okay,
I
back.
went with Dawkins right as of right now, like recently. But yeah, Eric Allen. I like Eric Allen. He's one of those
Yeah,
guys.
man. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's one
he
of them.
definitely is.
I'm listen for my take on it is for my prediction. I mean, I gotta give him credit, man. I'll take that score at least getting Batman off your squad.
I had
Yo,
to. It wasn't like
listen
I
to
could
him.
totally ignore him. Him when we were doing the draft. I couldn't
Mhm.
totally ignore it. I couldn't totally ignore it. Rusty, you gotta say who you are. Kate don't know
Yeah,
exactly who you are, so that he know.
I need to see the actual name and handles and
Yeah,
stuff.
say your name. But
Um,
yeah, I appreciate y'all going with my thoughts. You know what I'm saying? And that's a
mhm.
Beagles. That was a Beagles. You know what I mean? As
Man,
hard as it
listen.
is I'm a
Is
realist.
you're playing with listen. You're playing with your head, not your heart.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah, right here.
this
But
is different now.
I
Like,
was, how hard it is to talk positive about them. But I gotta give credit where credit's due.
yeah, you gotta give credit.
You know what I'm
Credit, and
saying?
like I said, same thing. I'm gonna echo those same sentiments. I gotta give him credit. Jalen Hurts is out here hooping.
Mm-hmm.
The Jags,
Mm-hmm.
but here's the thing, because I know a lot of Philadelphia fans thinking it's gonna be sweet. Listen, the
He said
Jags
that's
aren't sweet.
Noel. He said that's Noel.
Oh, what's up, No? Oh man. No. G Dub's finest. I was actually hooping with him today, man. So
Now he
we
hype.
had a
Now
ball.
he hype. Rust.
All right,
Now he
calm
now
down. Calm
Russ. We're
down
gonna
now.
stick to Russ. We're gonna stick to Russ. We're gonna stick to Russ. Yeah. Russ, now y'all hype and stuff. Like, yeah, that's crazy, dog. That he all hype and shit.
Sorry.
Yo,
I
man,
mean,
make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe button. But
sorry,
this
no,
boy, man,
now I know who he is. I'm sorry. I
this boy,
apologize.
now y'all hype.
Sorry.
Yeah, yo,
Sorry.
G5 finest and all that. Yeah. Shut up. Shut up.
I'll sit down. I'll sit down.
Violation. Violation.
I'm doing too much.
Doing
I'm
too
doing too
much
much
right now.
again.
Too
I'm
much.
doing way too much.
You didn't jump right off. You didn't jump
I
right
sure
out the
did.
car on the
I did.
bridge.
I did. You're right. I did. See
Oh,
these.
my bad. And we didn't say to the people in Florida
Yes.
if the hurricane, we hope things get better for those of you who are out there. I meant to say that at the beginning of the show. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
no.
But
Say
yeah, those in Florida, man, our prayers are with y'all.
that. Mhm.
Um and hopefully everything will get themselves back together. But they was hit pretty hard, with the Hurricane Ian thing. So yeah. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Go
that's
ahead.
cool. It's cool. Yeah, I mean, I just know I'm
Yeah,
gonna scold.
you
So,
did. Yeah, you just really got into it.
I
Look,
did, didn't I? I sure did get the
you see
character.
that
I
Russ?
sure did. I sure did. I
He
sure
just jumped
did.
right on. He jumped right on your bandwagon. Oh,
I
no.
can't wait.
Violation.
I'm doing way too much.
Way too much. But go ahead.
Listen, like I said, but a lot of people going around saying like, "Yeah, we're gonna be 4-0." Listen, man, the Jags aren't sweet. They have a vicious front line. They're
Mm.
probably gonna be. It's gonna be a mixture of like more cheers and boos for Doug Peterson. But I don't know why. They should just give this man a standing ovation. And the Jags are gonna make him pay for that. Like Doug Peterson might be like, "Listen, I created Frankenstein's monster. I know how these guys play." And the Jags are gonna make them pay if the Eagles take them for granted. My upset of the day, Jacksonville with the upset. Jaguars 27, Eagles 23.
Oh, Russ, how do y'all feel about that? How do y'all feel about that? I didn't even get that upset though.
And listen, I'm not being a hater. I am not being a hater, guys. But sometimes when you're riding high on that horse,
all y'all Eagles fans out there, how do y'all feel about K giving out that upset alert?
And I'm not a hater. I'm not a hater. I swear I'm not a hater. I swear.
And he's not a hater. Saints did score. They did score.
Oh, okay.
It's 20-19. Saints up. There's 9 minutes left in the fourth quarter. But yeah, man. Hey, Rusty, how do you feel about this? How do y'all feel about K's observation and his
Awesome.
opinion, in which he's entitled to, about the upset of the Jaguars?
Mm-hmm.
We will need to hear those
Yeah, definitely.
comments
I
or
definitely
read
want
those
to
comments. Uh,
hear that. Let me see. The next game up is we got the Cleveland Browns at the Atlanta Falcons.
mm,
You want to take this one first, and I'll go, or
uh, Cleveland. I think. Let's just say. Shoot. All right. Cleveland, Atlanta. I'm taking Cleveland. I'll
okay?
take Cleveland
Mm-hmm.
just because Atlanta don't look good right now. They look a
Mm-hmm.
little all over the place from the little parts of the games that I actually got a chance to watch. Um, I didn't like what I saw with them.
Okay.
They look like they just they out there, but it's not. Mariota ain't really get his. I ain't seen no dynamic runs or anything crazy from him. And Pitts ain't. We
Mm-hmm.
ain't really
Say
heard
it.
much of it.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
make it
saying?
plain. Make me
Yeah.
understand it. Make me
Right.
understand it,
Right. Right.
because I mean, well, first of all, between these two, there's going to be absolutely no defense played in this game. They're just going to be. This is going to be street football at its finest. So go for everybody who's for everybody
Yo,
who has
E, what up, bro? Hey, see
what
you
up,
in a
E?
minute. You ain't been out here in a minute. Make sure you hit that like button, bro.
That's
Don't
because the Eagles
come.
on that
As
3-game
soon as
winning
you
streak.
come
That's
in,
why.
got to hit the like button. You got to hit the like button. Hurt season. All right. I gave him
I hear you.
props, E, but let's
That's where it
just chill.
stops.
Let's chill. Let's chill.
Just calm down.
Just
Just calm
really,
down.
really, really chill, E. You
Just
might
just
get you trying to get muted
stay
and you
calm.
just came back. It's been a couple weeks, E. It's been a couple weeks. You might get muted. Your comment might not show up next time. You know what I'm saying? So calm down. It's not her season.
Yeah,
It's early. His first quarter.
we
His
get it.
first quarter. He's
3 in a row.
listen.
We get it.
We get it.
We
We
get it.
get it. We get it. I
I
get it.
totally
And
get
I'm
it.
a Cowboys fan, as you know. I get it. But let's just. I
If you
mean,
have if you got Nick Chubb on your fantasy team, everybody out there who has Nick Chubb out there, this is
I do.
the game.
I do.
This is the game. This is the game for him to get numbers. He might
I
get 20.
do.
He might get 20 something some change this time.
I do.
You
That's
know,
me.
Cleveland's going to go to 3-1 on this, and
Uh-huh.
they're gonna be chilling in the middle, and they're going to remain on top of the AFC North. My pick for the score would be Cleveland 29, Falcons 23.
29-23.
29-23 Cleveland.
So you thinking what's his name? I can't never say the boy name, the quarterback. Big what's his name? The quarterback for Cleveland.
For Cleveland right now?
I can never say his name.
Jacoby
Jacoby Brissett.
Brissett.
So you think he may have a little off game, or they going to make it a running game? Because
they're gonna make it a running game.
a score like that, I'm thinking that you're not going to say he's going to be the ball's going to be in the air a lot, and there's going to be a lot more rushing than it is going to be passing. So you may say one passing touchdown, and then
it might be ground and pound. It might be a whole lot of like dump offs, like dumping the Nick Chubb, in the backfield. Give it to him. Boom, go.
Okay, I got you. I got you. All right, so you say 29-23?
29-23 Cleveland.
I'm going to say 27-13.
Okay.
27-13. 27-13 Cleveland.
I like that. It's in the round.
27-13 Cleveland. See, you understand, E. I understand. See, you laughing at it too. That's
I get it. I totally get it. We get it. We get it, Eagles fans. We get it. Your boy is hooping right now. We get it.
Who gonna need him? I ain't gonna need him. Brother, don't be talking dirty over here. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing but air and opportunity with me and you, Heem. You know what I mean?
So
don't
do it.
I gotta do it?
Don't do it. Don't do it. No, not yet. Chill.
Heem, I'm here, bro. I'm right here. I ain't going nowhere, Heem. I'm at the top. You under me, bro. Remember that.
Well, you heard it here, ladies and gentlemen.
100 PTS. I'm up 100 plus PTS. You know what I'm saying? Holla at me, Heem.
Guess what?
Early.
Guess what, Heem?
In my freeway word.
and that's and that's perfect. That's perfect segue for the next game that we're going to be talking about here. We got the Washington Commanders
I'm gonna
at
need them.
the Dallas Cowboys.
This boy. I'm saying you lucky you over there and I'm right here. Cause you know what I'm saying?
Origami.
You know what I'm saying? I'm about to cut your internet. Holla at me. You know what I'm saying? Ain't got no time for these games and playing these balls. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Man, he's here, man. Say something, he get him off
Yes,
you.
sir. Yes, sir.
Get him off you.
Yes,
So next
sir.
game up is the Washington Commanders NFC division battle.
Mm.
Always a hard division battle.
Mm-hmm.
Washington Commanders at the Dallas Cowboys. You take it first, Larry. That's your squad. Take them first. Go.
All right, so I think it's gonna be a close game.
Okay.
I'm not a big fan of Cooper Rush. I mean, he does what he does, but at a lot, when I watch the games, I'm sitting there saying he's looking like a backup. Like he'll start off hot, and then he turns it. The reality catches up, and then we struggling. So I'm going to sit there and say that it's going to be a tight game, and I'm going 24-17. We barely
Damn
won.
Damn you.
No, you had that same score?
Yep, I sure did.
I'm a realist. Yo. I'm a realist. 24-17. We win. Wentz has somewhat of a decent game. It ain't gonna be too much of people calling for his head after this game. I think the only way we score more than 24 points is if our defense scores. I think we have a slight advantage offensively to their defensive back. So Cooper Rush might make a couple throws but it's Pollard probably gonna have 2-3 touchdowns today.
Okay.
But I think it's gonna be it's gonna be a struggle. We're gonna be watching it, then I'm gonna be not watching it, then I'm gonna be watching it. I'm just keeping it 100. I'm just keeping it 100 with you.
Listen. Raheem says,
see,
Raheem, I got the girls by 3.
I had to give him that. I had to go right at your head, and then you going try. Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Where I'm from, bullies get bullied. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, this Philadelphia Dallas is so petty.
I know, right? Hey,
you can see it. You can see the pettiness in the text. Like, watch what I put in there.
Right. Like I got the cowgirls by 3.
I got the Brandon. Shout out to B. Brandon calls them the cow women. I'm like, yo, this dude is crazy.
We don't talk to Brandon. Brandon's eliminated from this podcast until he wants to show his face. We sent him the invite. You know how we did. We got to run it back. Do we have to run it back?
No, don't run it back.
All right, we ain't gonna run that back. But we know what we did. You know what I'm saying? B don't want that. Yeah, I don't want that smoke. Y'all don't run Pollard enough. We do run Pollard enough, and if you realize he was getting a lot. When he was getting those big chunks, they kept him in, and then they started finally putting them both in the backfield together, which I liked. You know what I'm saying? But they don't want to strictly turn it over to a Pollard game, because then that's going to be even more BS that we're going to have to deal with as the season goes. So they're going to lean towards Ezekiel a lot more. Not a lot more, but it's going to be almost like 55-45, and hopefully nobody really noticed it. You know what I'm saying?
I got Zeke in my lineup, so there he is. There he is. Ask for him, and he shall appear.
Speaking of the chick with dreads, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, B. We sent you that. Ain't nothing changed. You know what I'm saying? You on my hit list.
Shout out to B. B
Shout out to B.
Cow ladies are rebuilding season. Every season. Every season.
Oh, that was hard. Okay. That was hard. I ain't going front. That was hard. But that's the same shit y'all going through. Every season is a rebuilding season for y'all. Right? So y'all starting off hot, B. Y'all starting off hot. And we'll see by the time week 8 get here. Okay. How's that? That week 9. That week 9 gonna say everything. All right, B? Okay. You know what I'm saying? Holla at me, B. Holla at me.
Now, for my take on this, for my prediction, I'm gonna say I like what Cooper Rush is doing. He's definitely making believers out of everybody because he's not trying to fill Dak Prescott's shoes. He's like, I'm not Dak Prescott. I'm Cooper Rush. So I'm just doing what I'm doing. The Cowboys defense is something to be talked about because they're just flying around in every position. Every position, they're just flying around. Boop, boop, boop. Listen.
This is what we do.
I got to give you guys credit.
We solid. We finally getting some pass rushing consistently. That's what is making a big difference. So
yeah, you guys are flying around there in that backfield too. I'm like,
yeah,
damn.
hold on. We got a lot of comments coming in.
Talking. I don't know why Zeke watched let Pollard run. Whoa,
oh,
okay.
Gosh.
Hey, listen, this is fantasy. I have nothing to do with this. Go ahead, Larry. Go get it.
Zeke on a big contract. Zeke on a big contract, and I ain't even got him on none of my fantasy teams. I'm playing in 2 leagues, ours and Studs and Duds. Shout out to my cousin Charlie. But I don't even got him on neither one of my leagues. And E is pumping up B. Hey, come on, E. Stop, man. B don't want that smoke, man. And then B comes back with the send the call info. You ain't said nothing but a word, bro. What's the number again, K? Let them know the number, K.
I sure will. One moment. Listen, if you want to call in, number is 302-844-8275. That number again, 302-844-8275. Phone lines are open.
Say no more. Say no more. Say no more. Is there?
While B is trying to find his phone and stuff
find your life. You gotta find your life, bro.
The Cowboys, like I said, my prediction is Cowboys they're playing pretty solid back there. They're flying around all positions, which is going to make life miserable for the Commanders because they're not like really like that. I see him for shots fired for I see a whole bunch of turnovers for Washington, and Dallas is just going to capitalize off of that. And they're definitely going to come out with a very important win in that division to have them up with the Eagles. Yes. My pick, my score, we're going to echo that same sentiment, excuse me. Cowboys 24, Commanders 17.
24-17. We both agree on that. Anybody else has a disagreement, let us know. Raheem said he got us by 3. Carson's going to give us a couple interceptions or whatever. So if y'all got my defense on fantasy, y'all should be solid according to Raheem. You know what I'm saying?
As a matter of fact, according to that, if you want to do like fantasy defenses, yeah, Cowboys are in there. Cowboys are definitely at that top. They're in that top 5.
Cowboy B says the girls beat a trash New York Giants team, and now Larry talking heavy. Listen, bro. This is where the part where I'm trying to understand here.
Oh man!
Please tell me y'all first 3 games. You type in the names. I'm not going to mention them. You type in the names of the quarterbacks of y'all first 3 games, and then holla at me. So then we can say equal opportunity, because I guarantee everybody's gonna have that same feeling about the first 3 quarterbacks that y'all played, which was who? Tell me, B. None of their names was win. That was Wentz. No, we saying win what? Who did y'all play? I'm listening, B.
Win.
Yeah, win. No, Wentz. That's what that was. Let's talk about y'all first 3 to 4 games. 3 games. Y'all 3-0, 3 games. Tell me y'all first 3 games. Anybody in here, make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe button, man.
As a matter of fact, somebody help me out. Help me out.
Please help me out.
Get those 3 games. Get those 3 games that the Eagles win. That the Eagles won. That were like so monumental. That's going to change the tide.
That's going to change everything.
Please, everybody, call in. You can either call in or you can type.
Call in or you can type in comment.
Whatever. Smoke signals.
You know what I'm saying?
Call. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Everybody can get it. Everybody can get it, man. Please say something. Make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe button. We need that. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Tell them to join the conversation. Speak. Call in. Everybody can be part of the show.
Shout out to everybody who's dialing in, who's spending in with their comments. We're having a great old time over here.
Oh, that's what we do. We having fun debates over here. That's the slogan. We having fun debates over here.
but
You know what
yeah,
I'm
B.
saying?
Give me the last 3 teams that you guys were just knocking off like that.
Yeah,
That's
come.
going to change the tide of the sea. Like this is
Please
it
do.
right here. Like we done knocked
Please
off the
tell us.
juggernauts.
See,
Please.
K is talking now. K is talking heavy too. So please, B, we're waiting. Hold
I just
on,
want to hear
Raheem
it.
got
I
something.
just want to hear it.
Amy got something to say. Minnesota was supposed to be a tough game, and we smoked them. If you were about football fan, you can see the team. They're actually good. They still have Cousins, right? So Cousins is almost like Wentz, but Cousins just get paid more all around the board. So you just mentioned one team. Don't try to help your man out
No,
and not
help your
help
man.
him out.
No,
No,
help him.
don't.
You
No,
got Eagles fans have to stick together. Help them.
no, they have to help each other, but at the same token, say all 3 teams. You mentioned one team out of all the 3 teams.
Well, Larry, it's just like basketball. Larry, it's just like don't
Oh,
let
we
your
ain't doing that.
little guard get screened all day. Help him.
All right,
Say something.
Okay, so here we go. He speaks up. He speaks up. He says Detroit's been balling this year. They played in the first game of the season. How was they balling? Minnesota is so slouched, and the Commanders are trash. I'll give y'all that. That's what he want to say. I'll give y'all that. Detroit with golf. We was hoping DeAndre Swift would be able to take advantage of, you know what I mean, because we wasn't hoping on on golf. Shout out to Swift. Hope you get better, bro. I hope you get better, little homie. Mm-hmm. Minnesota, Kirk Cousins. You would think y'all defense played a hell of a game against Jefferson. I will say that. I give y'all much credit for that. I no doubt about it. Then y'all played Carson Wentz. What the fuck? Now you gonna talk about my 3 teams that we played and we lost to Tampa Bay? What the fuck, man? If you don't get the fuck out of here with that bullshit, man, listen.
Larry's in his bag, y'all.
Yo, man, he out of pocket.
Somebody better help
fixing
him.
my
Help
fucking
him,
glasses, man. I already gave E. I mean, they B. Listen, all the smoke is given, bro. That's bull crap. What you trying to kick? Nah, we ain't going for that. Give us the next 3 games.
Give us your teams.
You know what I'm saying? Give us your teams, dog. Like you want to shoot us in the foot, and we playing with a backup. Fuck out of here, man. We ain't doing that.
Y'all mess around.
We ain't doing that at all.
Win today too. Y'all mess around. Win today. Now.
And if you play those in front of you, exactly. They all NFL teams, right? We 2-1. We playing those in front of us, and we lost to Tampa Bay. All right, we lost to Tampa Bay. Who did y'all play that equals up to Tampa Bay? And Tampa Bay was in full force. Facts, team. What facts?
Okay.
What facts? Tell me. We listening. Anybody got something to say?
So
help
Raheem
these people out.
So Raheem says, so if we lose, we trash, right? We haven't played down to any team. Tampa's not good. Tom looks old. Okay.
Tampa's not good now. Now Tampa's not good. Tampa's not good last week when they didn't have a receiver to throw to besides us doing the podcast. That's who Tampa had to throw to last week. But at full strength, Tampa is not good now. Tom looks old. I mean, is it an excuse? Is that an excuse? They was at full strength when we played them the first game of the season. First game of the season. All right? First game. Don't do that. Come on, man. Come up with something better than that, bro.
Coming up next, we got the Seattle Seahawks and the Detroit Lions. My take on this is Seattle's awful right now. They're just awful to watch. They're just awful to play. The only bright spot on there is DK Metcalf's on everybody's fantasy squad. This is like the second time the Lions from last week they let another game slip through, but this is going to be the get back game for the Lions. Plus they're playing in Detroit, so they should be good to go.
Swift is out.
But I still think they're going to pull through it because Seattle they're just awful on defense. They're awful. I'm going to be totally honest with you. My pick for that: Lions 33, Seahawks 18. Yes, this is going to be the get back game. This is going to be that motive. This is going to be that motivation game. Like, yo, you missed assignments last week. I ain't missing them this week.
33-18.
33-18. I'm going for the
That's
gusto this week. I'm going
you
all
ain't
30s
lying.
this week.
You got
I'm,
you high.
I'm happy. Yeah.
You high.
I'm happy. I'm happy this week. I'm happy. Yeah, I'm happy this
You
week.
high.
Hey, listen, man. You know, most geniuses do get high. So, you know,
all right. So
if that
I'm gonna
makes any sense.
say, yeah,
It doesn't. But go ahead.
yeah, one of his moments, y'all.
There it is. There it is. There it is. I was waiting for that. I was waiting for that.
Yo, K had a moment.
I didn't get my moment yet.
Yeah, had his moment. Oh man.
Shout out to Big. It's a shame that the fans of Cow Misses, perfect nickname by the way, got to resort to these type of semantics. Get them off you, Larry.
I'm rolling, dog. They behind me, man. Pause. Like I'm not.
Oh,
I just gave them true facts of what the situation was. They claim that we 2-1. We not 3-0. We're 2-1. It ain't like we're 1-2 or 0-3, right?
Whoa, watch your tone, yo, right there.
Yeah, we not we leaving you out of the discussion right now.
Oh,
but I didn't. It isn't like we.
Oh, I thought so. That's like
Yeah.
It's like I'm trying to talk tough to a dude in the club that's bigger than me. So I was like, all right, I thought he was talking to me. Excuse me, family.
Right. My bad. I didn't mean to step on your shoe.
My bad.
But my thing with that was it wasn't like we lost to a Detroit or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Not to say that Detroit is that bad, but they're bad. But I was thinking they were going to be a lot better than what they are right now. They're showing promises, just they're not getting over the hump. But we lost that one game to one of the valuable teams in the league, but we've won the others. How can you go wrong? But y'all sat there and beat Detroit, Minnesota, and fucking Washington. And if you want to talk anything about it, you want to say of all the three teams that y'all beat, Detroit was supposed to be a gimme anyway. Washington definitely was a gimme, and Minnesota supposed to be y'all can get that, y'all can win that game. We wasn't supposed to.
Yeah, that's like a D1 team beating up on D3 squads in the beginning of the year. Thomas, we just knocked off Misericordia.
Yeah,
Who were
like
they? Didn't even have a basketball team.
You know what I'm saying? Raheem said, I think that game is closer just because of who the Lions have out, but they still win. And that's the Lions and Seattle game. Yeah, I think so too. You know why? Because Geno had a bad last couple games after that first game of the season. And I'm not sure if he'll have another worse game than last week. Last week, he looked very, very, very bad. So I agree with you. There's definitely going to be a tight game, but I think Lions will win. I think the Lions will pull to get this win. You know what I'm saying? They've been fighting. They've been fighting and clawing. So I think they may get this win this week. So I'm going with you with that one, Aheem. Even though I'm about to bust your ass.
You're not going for the high score of 33?
No, I'm not going that high because if that game gonna be tight and neither one of them is gonna be scoring that goddamn much. So you want to try 17-10 or some shit like that. You said 33. You got 4 Swifts out there. Esther, Saint Elaram out there getting like
I got Calvin Johnson.
Yeah, you got Megatron out there and every fucking body. Like what the fuck?
I got Megatron. I got Barry.
Yeah, you brought all the legends back.
You brought all the legends. What was the receiver for back in the day? The receiver used to be in
Steve Large. No, Steve Large is Seattle.
Herman Moore.
Herman Moore. Yeah.
Herman Moore.
Nah, we ain't doing that.
Got them all out there.
Fucking, you went and put in a 2K squad up in that. You didn't use all your VC. You got to use all your VC and everything. Madden challenges, cars.
I 33 points. In from like Madden 97 or something.
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing 33 now unless the defense scores a couple times. That's the only way they're gonna get up there.
High. Yeah, brother can dream.
You high. You definitely high.
Okay,
who's the top of the NFC East right now, Larry? The Eagles. The Beagles are.
Ooh,
The Beagles are at the top of the
and
NFC.
he capitalized the letter, so that means he's
Yes,
yelling at you.
yes. Now, yes, it's all good. It's all good. But that's a fact. It is a fact. What do you want me to say? It's a fact, and I believe Jalen Hurts is the first quarter, almost we want to say first quarter, because I don't think he could play too bad at the end of this game to be considered not the MVP front runner next to
Yeah,
Lamar Jackson.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I agree with Jalen, and that's because I'm a big fan of the underdog. And a lot of y'all Beagles fans was saying we don't have a quarterback, but now that he's 3-0, now all of a sudden y'all jumping on the bandwagon. But I digress. You know what I'm saying? I digress. Detroit was Raheem said Detroit was never a gimme. Yes, we were supposed to win, but never a gimme. It was never a gimme, but y'all supposed to win. Hey, you redirect that response to yourself, and you made me read that shit. I'm mad. I'm mad you made me read that shit because
Yo,
you redirect that response to yourself. Hey, this is why
ladies
I'm
and
gonna whip your
gentlemen,
ass today.
Larry is on one, ladies and
This is
gentlemen.
why I'm gonna whip your
Please,
ass today. Hey,
Larry is on
hey,
one right
this is
now.
why I'm gonna whip your ass today in fantasy. Because of
Oh,
that
Lord
shit.
have
You just
mercy.
made me read that. You just made me feel retarded. I read it twice too, and then said read it. I should have let K read because that was just so disrespectful.
I mean,
That was so
listen.
disrespectful, man. The
Hey,
Lions
you
are
know,
better than we think. Just got to put it all together. Have I been saying that about the Lions, K, all season?
you have.
Haven't I been saying that? But at the same token, y'all wasn't supposed to lose to the Lions. So reiterate that question, that comment that you said to yourself, to us, that you made me repeat.
So read it again. Read it in the
I'm gonna
mirror.
put it back up so everybody can read it. Tell me what sense does this make for him to
Oh,
write this
yes.
comment? Please tell me.
These Cowboys and Eagles fans, boy, this stuff goes
Oh
deep.
man,
Man.
out of
Oh
pocket,
man.
dog. He's so
Oh
out of
my God,
pocket.
you guys.
We was all right for a minute. Then you just went slow mo on me. Like I don't know what the hell happened. Come on,
Oh,
bro. I know
hey.
it's almost 1:00 and you getting nervous because yeah. And I got yeah.
Next game up is the Los Angeles Chargers at the Houston Texans. Hey, listen, man, the Chargers really got bit by the injury bug, man. They got bit bad.
Oh god, where is SB when you need him?
Well, I mean, he might be. Hey,
I
you
sent
got
him the link.
Slater,
He
you
might
got
be busy.
Bosa.
He
Yeah,
might be busy.
Slater and Bosa are going to be out. Still, the Texans still won't capitalize just because they're the Texans. And the Chargers get the win by luck on some silly stuff. My pick for that score is Chargers 29, Texans 25. And I'm giving them 25. Like, here you go.
Listen. 29-25. Yeah. I as
I
bad
don't
as
think, you know what?
as bad as I want Houston to win because of the coaching staff that they got
Mhm.
over there.
Of course.
It's just
That's other things.
yeah, it's just the other
Yeah,
things. It's
yeah.
just that
Different
was
time, different podcast. Go ahead.
right, right. But I agree with you, but I'm not gonna say Texas been putting up points.
They
They have
have
been putting up points. So I'm not gonna you said 29-25?
29-25 Chargers. I mean, they're not. I mean, they're going to put up points, but they're not going to win.
All right. I'm going in them 30s for Chargers. I'm uh,
Oh,
I'm going to because I think it's going to be almost like a shootout, but not too much of a shootout. But at the same token, there's going to be a lot of points scored. And the winning team, which I have is the Chargers, will win by at least more than 12 to 13 points.
okay.
So if we get
Okay,
in Houston in the 20s, automatically it puts them to me with the 13-point difference. Either way around, they up in mid 30s, low 30s.
Got it.
So I'm gonna go 23-34.
Whoa, I like that. All right. Up next is Kyle's Colts against the Tennessee Titans. Here's the thing here. Now they're playing in Indiana, so they Colts have home field advantage. Big game for both teams. Division matchup. Big game to me. This is going to be the battle of the backs. King Henry, Jonathan Taylor, JT. But I think JT is going to get the best of this. He's going to come out and have a big game against Tennessee because he because it usually does. And the Colts get the division win. Colts win 27-21.
I think King Henry gonna have a big game today.
Ooh, they're both gonna have solid.
I think King
games.
Henry gonna have a big game, but if they leave it to what you call him, to put it on his shoulders to throw the ball.
Wait.
Then we have a problem.
Before you even, I don't mean to interrupt you, but let me read this with
okay.
BS. I gotta read this with BS.
Please,
October 16th, expect to be dragged. As a matter of fact, call out sick. Now, what happens on October the 16th?
October 16th, I think that's the Cowboys and Eagles game, right? Am I correct?
You gotta ask me.
Am I correct? Like,
I think it is. Let me read that again. October 16th. Expect to be dragged.
Shots fired.
As a matter of fact, call out sick.
Listen here, bro. I'm gonna just tell you like this.
16th?
I don't do drugs though, just weed.
I'm curious. What happens on October the 16th?
Please tell us what happens on October 16th, B. Because you know why? Somebody said this about maybe half an hour or so ago.
Mm-hmm.
What's the number? We put the number up there, and the motherfucker ain't calling yet. Right? Who wants the smoke? You know what I'm saying? Who wants the smoke? He didn't call in, right? So, okay. October 16th, I believe that's the Cowboys-Eagles game. And with that game, I can have a numerous amount of people on here at the show at one time.
Ooh.
And if you want, we can go live the whole game. We can't show the game, but we can talk our trash during the game, or at least for a half, first half or the second half. How you want to do it? Let's dance. I'm here.
October 16th.
October 16th.
Expect to be dragged. As a matter of fact,
I ain't got time for this. Go ahead. You can read this next hint because I don't dare not to read this next one because I don't know what the hell he wants to say.
Might hurt your eyes.
Goddamn, man.
Okay. Raheem says, shout out to him, aka the genius for the last 3 weeks. I can't. Jerry got your mind twisted. It was never a show up and you win a game. We still had to earn it and damn near didn't. Detroit made us work just like they do everybody they play.
So what you saying, huh? So what you saying, huh?
Fuck.
What's wrong with you, man? You need some counseling, man. You need some street counseling.
Your next 3 comments are muted. Because
So what you saying, huh?
I'm in limbo. Do you understand what he's trying to say?
I think what he's saying is
you're going to try to make up for him.
Well, he's saying
that's what you're trying to do.
Yeah, I'm trying to let me let me sort this equation out real quick. All right, let me use the please Mike.
We're gonna get to these other comments in a second. He wants to dissect this wonderful the scientist.
This is what he's saying.
Albert Einstein, Einstein and shit.
I mean, listen, I'm perpetrating today. Look at all these degrees back here. I'm perpetrating.
You're right. You're frauding.
Listen, what he's saying is he's saying I can't. Jerry got your mind twisted. So basically, it's all about.
So what you saying?
I don't give a fuck.
Jerry is saying he got everything messed up because he's always micromanaging everything. They're saying now on Philly's side, they're saying that they play, but they earn every win. And Detroit made us work just like everybody they play. So they're giving. So basically, what they're saying is like he's saying like Philly plays the hard games, and Detroit is just as good as anyone else.
Got to cover up
playing anybody else on any given Sunday. Am I saying that right, Raheem, or did I get that even twisted up even more?
Raheem don't even know who the fuck he's saying.
Listen, okay,
this is crazy. Hey, your next 2 comments have been muted. You saying a bunch of bullshit right now, He. You sound nervous because 1 o'clock is coming and your ass whipping is coming. That's what that sound like to me. You know what I'm saying? I refused.
In the words of Belly, sounds like a bunch of bull.
bullshit.
Now, you don't want to
Hey,
be messing with me because I'm liable to stuff a mud hole in your ass. You know?
Oh, man, listen, man, we are here. We are here.
This
We
boy,
are
man.
enjoying.
Hey, you getting them, man. Hey,
Oh,
on,
guys, please call in 302-844-8275. Phone lines are open, please.
Expect a call on 1016. Okay, we'll wait another month. What the fuck? He B, he, E, B, he. Y'all the only three on here constantly. He, yeah. Please go to work. Thank you. Hold up, we're gonna give you something for going to work. Heem has left the building. Thank you, Heem.
Left the building. Heem,
we appreciate you locked in. Make sure you hit that like button before you go, bro. We don't like you, but make sure you hit that like button.
Oh, and also he said, I'm getting ready for work. Be safe out there. He said, hold this L. I think he's talking to you.
Yeah, he's talking. Hold this L. The L in specific. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he said, hold this L for me for this week's fantasy. Ooh,
yeah. I guess we'll see you in the recap. Disappointed. Hey, appreciate you, bro, man. It's been fun.
Most definitely.
Enjoy your day, man. Be safe. Be safe out there.
Be safe out there, Heem. Next game up, Chicago Bears. Daryl Chicago Bears at the New York Giants.
We trying, B. That's all we doing. We just trying, bro. Trying to keep it fun. Trying to keep it fun for sure.
Let's see here. The Bears and Giants.
Bears and Giants. I got Giants. Daryl. I got Giants.
Daryl, come on in, Daryl. Daryl, come on in.
Psych. I lied. Nigga, I am not taking no damn Giants. Justin Fields is in that category with me with Jalen Hurts. I root for the underdog. I think he has a lot of good promise. I believe I can fly.
I mean, this is gonna be a
Daryl back. Daryl said something. Daryl said, damn right. We win 31-13. All right, so let's say I'm not gonna say 31-13 because Giants been putting up points on the board, bro. I ain't going front with that. Giants been putting points up on the board, whether they win or lose. They've been putting up points. So Justin is gonna have to be a little bit better than Jones, and I think his legs is gonna get him a touchdown or two today.
Okay,
but I must say 27-20 Chicago.
Mine was like way lower.
I think but they've been scoring. Both teams have been scoring, though. You see what I'm saying? Especially Giants. They played us dog hard. I mean, we won, but they played us dog hard. You know what I'm saying?
Division game.
Before that, at one point, they was 2-0. They had to score points in those first two games. It wasn't like they won 13-10 or 10-7 or something like that.
Oh, well, don't worry. They probably will this game.
Yeah.
I mean, both teams.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
Giants are over 500, number one, and they're playing at home, so we know the crowd's going to be hyped. I see what you're doing out there, Danny Jones. I see what you're doing out there. I see what you're doing out there, Saquon. Excuse me, Saquon. Even though this is going to be a low-scoring game, I see the G-men going to 3-1 and add some more drama to NFC East already. Sorry, Daryl. My score for this: Giants 17, Bears 16.
17-16, K's pick.
And I'm not hating, Daryl. I actually like the Bears.
I got 27-20 Bears.
I got 17-16. This is going to be a high-scoring baseball game.
Daryl, like how San Fran was last week. The motherfuckers had 5 points. Like, what the how do you get 5?
Broken open by a game-saving fumble or something like that.
Oh man, Daryl said we both scored, but our defense is better.
Not the way Saquon Barkley, and not the way Barkley's going to go through there. He's licking his chops right now. Like, who we got? Oh, we got Chicago. I was like, where we playing at? New York. Oh, I mean, excuse me, Jersey. Bet. Here it is. Shout out to Mike too, because he keeps making fun of my Jets, talking something the New Jersey Jets and whatnot. No, New Jersey, the other New Jersey squad, that's a hockey team, Mike. Holler at me. Do I have to put my face in the camera? Do I gotta do that?
Fired!
Do what you gotta do, bro. Do what we do over here. Do what we
Mike.
Don't do it to him, okay? Don't do it to him, okay? Don't do it, cause Psych, I lied. Do
Mike,
you, bro?
listen. New York Jets. We play in Jersey, but we're not from Jersey.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
All right.
Say it with some convention, man. You sound real soft.
Listen, let me tell you something.
Oh,
Mike.
there we go. There we go.
Let's
go. Let's go.
Look at me. The Jets are for real. The Jets are for real today. As a matter of fact, that's perfect. That's perfect.
They got Zach, yo.
Yeah,
they got Zach, Mike.
That's perfect segue. Let me give you my prediction. Let me give you my prediction real quick before I fire off real fast. Hold on a minute. Let me get my pick.
Daryl said, just because y'all got to win, don't talk.
Listen, told me wrong. Let me get my papers.
Go ahead, get your papers, bro. Get your papers.
Here we go.
Let's go.
In news today, this morning.
This morning, at what time?
The Zach attack is back, but guess what? I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real with my Jets.
Be real with your Jets.
Defense.
Be real with them.
We're gonna struggle a little bit,
a little bit.
I see Zach attack getting it going in the second quarter.
You said you're gonna struggle a little bit, though.
We're gonna struggle a little bit.
You done fucked up this whole little scenario we had going on.
We had the
hype and everything, and then you said we're gonna struggle a little bit.
We're gonna struggle a little bit.
Here we go.
We're gonna struggle a little bit though, but Zach's gonna get it going in the second quarter. We're not gonna look back. Listen, man, to all my Jets fans out there, Eric, Chuck, some of the other Jets fans I know out there too. Win number 2 is on the way. Pick up an aisle 6. There's gonna be
Daryl, he's too. Daryl said, Royal, not from Jersey either. Y'all immigrants to New York.
on the ferry, Daryl.
Oh man, that's so funny.
Cute. That's cute, Daryl.
So
but win number 2 is on the way. So we're gonna be 2-2, and the Jets shocked the world. Another upset of the day. Jets 24, Steelers 17.
Oh, I wonder what my Uncle Daryl with Key. I wonder what they gotta say. Let me hit Key and see. Let me see something. Let me see if I can call Key on the live and see if he's available. Let's see something here. Let's see. Let's call it. That's what we gotta start doing. Calling people out every now and then. Just call somebody.
Calling audibles. You starting calling audibles now?
Yeah, I'm gonna start calling a little audible here.
Call audible. Call another audible.
Call a little audible.
Also, let's see, in fantasy, while Larry's getting that,
let's see. Let's see if he answers. Nobody wants to answer. Key, calling you, bro.
I'm sorry, but the person.
All right. Key ain't want to answer.
Yeah, nobody wants to.
Nobody want to answer.
Nobody wants to represent for the Steelers. I'm representing for my Jets.
You ain't got no choice. You're the only one that's out there that's a Jets fan.
24-17. Count it.
24-17 Jets.
24-17 Jets. Count it.
And who's starting for Pittsburgh?
What's his face? Is what's face starting for him?
Is Trubisky still starting?
Trubisky? Yeah, Trubisky's still starting.
I'm going with Trubisky.
You're not going with Zach Attack?
Nah, I'm not going with Zach Attack.
Zach Attack, he's been, you know what I mean? He's been chilling. No.
Been chilling.
Okay. Win number 2, guys. Jets fans out here, if you can hear my voice, win number 2 is on the way today.
He's been muted. He's been muted.
Okay.
It's a mute when you still can hear him. Because right now I still ain't figured that part out. But here's a mute where you can hear him. King's been muted.
Okay.
We're just gonna give him his sound. We're gonna give him. That's his sound bite for.
That's cool. That's cool.
His bright ideas.
I'm fine with that. next game up, next game up is the New England Patriots at the Green Bay Packers. No Mac Jones. Mac Jones will be out. Mac Jones will be out. So if you got him, if you got him in your fantasy, you might want to drop him. You got 19 minutes to get him out.
Yes, sir. Oh, and my fault. And Schultz is out for the Cowboys. So I had him as one of my tight ends. I had to take him out. So if anybody has him on there, then make sure y'all take him out as well. And DeAndre Swift, he's out as well.
DeAndre Swift is out. Yeah, I definitely got that. Also, quick sidebar for your tight ends that you want to tight ends that need to sit. I'm going to say Dawson Knox, Irv Smith Jr., Tyler Higbee, Gerald Everett, and Pat Fairmouth. Yeah.
Okay.
Sit down.
I didn't want to start on the sit Waller too, but because he ain't been giving me absolutely shit brains, and Higbee been giving me absolutely shit brains. Schultz been giving me absolutely shit brains. I haven't had no luck at tight end this year.
Neither I. Like, and I had Dawson Knox one time, and he just gave me absolutely
Rusty back 27-7 Pittsburgh. Ooh, Rusty. Say it with your chest, Russ.
Russ.
Say it with your chest, Russ.
Rusty, are you telling me that we're gonna win? We're gonna win 27-7. You forgot the word in Pittsburgh. We're going to win in Pittsburgh.
Russ, say it with your chest, Russ. What else you got to say, Russ?
I'm right here, Russ. I'm right here. I don't run from anything.
Russ, call in. If you have something to say to Case specifically, please call in.
Listen, I don't run from that. The only thing
the numbers at the bottom of the screen. You can call us in 302-844-8275. Make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe button while y'all in here. We need those likes. Make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend. Tell a friend. He said, Russ said, I said it. 27-7.
Oh, you said we're going to win in Pittsburgh? Oh, okay. I'm with that. I agree.
27-7 Pittsburgh, bro.
Oh.
That's what he said.
Okay.
That's what he said.
Well, our defensive line is solid, one. And we're going to run all over Pittsburgh. Breece Hall is going to run all over Pittsburgh because they're not good at stopping the run. Back in the day, Pittsburgh, I would have probably agreed with that score. It's a new day, bro.
It's a new day.
As the great Tupac said, nah, bro, you in the past, bro.
Tell him how you really feel.
Well, I mean, I feel we're going to get the upset though. We're going to get the upset in Pittsburgh because we really never had a whole lot of luck in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, that's all you keep saying. I said it. And that's all you say.
I hear you. You're right. And guess what? When and I'm gonna send you a text too. As soon as that Jets game is over, I'm gonna send you a text. Be like,
yeah, you guys send in a text. So when we do the recap, everything's gonna be there. Y'all play at what time? Y'all play at 1. Yeah, so they go part of the recap.
We got 1 o'clock game. So
yes, sir.
Yeah. Now for the New England and Green Bay Packers, no Mac Jones. So that's already gonna seal the fate.
He's still talking heavy. Oh, that's what he adjusted his score now. He got y'all down to 2 field goals, yo.
Or a touchdown in the missed field goal.
Zach gonna have 2 field goals. He gonna have 2 field goal drives. He gonna give y'all benefit of doubt 2 drives, and it's gonna end the field goals, and that's it.
No, we're gonna have a touchdown. We're gonna miss the field goal.
No, we ain't gonna do it. No, that's the wrong answer.
Okay. Well, no Mac Jones is gonna seal the fate of the Green Bay of the Pats in Green Bay because we're playing in Green Bay, and I mean, Green Bay is, even though there's no Brett Favre there and he can kick rocks, but
I'm not. We gonna try not to.
I'm trying not to mention his name.
Yeah.
Expect Aaron Rodgers to put up an all Madden performance today. My pick for that is going to be Packers 30, Patriots 14.
Packers.
That's a 30. That's a 30 burger right there.
30
That's
burger.
A 30 burger. That's a 30 burger and some fries.
I think they're gonna score more than that.
Damn. So it's gonna be like maybe 40, a 40 burger.
I think they might get
40 burgers.
I'm
thinking
that. Yeah, they gonna get the works, man.
Ooh.
They might be able to sit the starters by the 4th quarter, bro.
Ooh. A 40 burger plus fries and coleslaw?
Oh, man.
And you get a kid's toy too? Oh,
and a gift card. What the fuck?
And a gift.
It's not going to look good over there. Who's the backup for New England? Like, exactly. That's where I'm at with it. That's exactly where I'm at with it. We don't have no idea what's going on over there, and when disaster strikes, man, it hits hard, bro.
And when
It's
Aaron
definitely hitting
Rodgers,
hard.
when that thing is going, it's going.
It's going, and he's going to take full effect
Mhm.
that he can mop and do whatever he wants, get his numbers
Mhm.
up, and I need him to because he's my starting quarterback on my other. I got Lamar Jackson and Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers ain't been giving me much of anything either. He's been pissing me off. But
oh man, that's perfect segue. Speaking of which, you know who else hasn't been given anything either? We got the Denver Broncos. We got the Denver Broncos at the Las Vegas Raiders. Speaking of like low production.
Oh gosh, I got Denver defense.
Yeah.
And I got Denver's running back. What's his name? Let me pull up my thing.
I got
my fault. I got what you call has their receiver. He ain't been giving me Thigpen. Not Thigpen. I said Thigpen.
Oh man, I haven't seen that name in a minute.
Right, tell me about it.
Yancey Thigpen. That.
Yeah, tell me about it. Right.
Did he play? What did he play for the Steelers? Right.
Yeah.
Yancey Thigpen.
Jared Judy. I got Jared Judy.
JJ?
And he ain't been giving me nothing. Everybody been saying, "No, keep him in. He's gonna."
Yeah,
no.
Yeah, Jared Judy's at work. No, he's not.
Oh man,
no, he's not. Just like they're telling me, just like when I drafted Russell Wilson, I'm ready to call him Russell Westbrook.
All right.
Jeez,
right, man.
You know what? Thank goodness for exhibition. Thank goodness for exhibition games that are coming up. So now this is painful.
Very painful.
But like I said, Denver Broncos and Raiders, good matchup so far in this hyped up division because I hyped them up early in the beginning too. Like, this is gonna be the one right here.
Denver gonna win. Denver gonna lose. I think Raiders get their first win of the season. Ooh. And I'm hoping Waller gets some catches and a touchdown or something.
I hope so too, man. Man, listen, I'm ready to kick him off my squad too.
I think it's gonna be a close game, 17-10.
Yeah,
Raiders.
The
Raiders.
Yeah.
17-10.
They still look shaky out there, and like I said, both of them about to get kicked off my fantasy team. So, and the crazy part is, Carr is my backup. And you don't even do nothing wrong. Like matter of fact, you go with him too.
He's one of my backups too, but I haven't yet to put him in.
And take your man with you.
Next.
Yeah, but you know what? They still look shaky out there, but somehow, some way, the Broncos really they just secure the win. They just do it. Broncos 21, Raiders 20.
Oh, 21-20. Oh, that's not a bad score.
21-20.
I'm not going there though. I'm sticking to the Raiders winning 17-10.
Oh,
21-13.
21-13. Okay,
21-13.
Yeah, that's reasonable. Yeah, that's reasonable.
Like at least it give Russ a couple scoring drives, but
hopefully
field goals. But yeah,
drive to the 20 and kick a field goal. I get it.
Yeah.
I totally get that.
You get a touchdown and 2 field goals. So
I hear you. Let's see here. Let me see. What about the Chiefs and the Buccaneers?
Chiefs Buccaneers. I'm going with the Chiefs. Buccaneers only going to get Wilson. What you call him back this week? What's his name? The one that got suspended for the punch or push.
Oh, Mike Evans.
Mike Evans. They get Mike Evans back, but they're not sure about Julio Jones and Godwin, whatever his name is.
Oh, Chris Godwin.
Okay. Yeah, they're not sure about them yet. But Tom's like Raheem. I have to agree with him on this. He looks his age now, but they're still a good team if they had the weapons where he don't have to really be like making extra, holding the ball a little bit longer than he needs to.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go with Kansas City. Those young leagues gonna overwork them, and I think they're gonna win. Let's go 28-20. 28-20 Kansas City.
Okay. Mine's like the same thing. Mine's like 24-21. 24-21 Kansas City. And you said we're gonna get into the game of the week.
Yeah, did we do San Francisco? Did we do San Francisco?
San Fran? Yeah, that's the
Yeah,
Monday
LA.
night game. Oh, that's the Monday night
Oh,
game.
but no, we can talk about Monday night game and the Sunday night game. Well, we could have did the Tampa Bay John on a recap.
Okay.
So we'll leave those two games out. We'll leave those two games out.
Your take on your game
of the week.
The Bills.
Game of the week. Bills and Baltimore Ravens.
No defense is going to be played in this game. Go ahead.
No defense. No defense.
This is going to be like the Lakers. This is like the '90s Lakers versus the '90s Supersonics. No defense. Nothing but dunks. Nothing but dunk.
I'm going with the Baltimore Ravens. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I don't know. I'm on both sides of this. I'm on because you know why? I'm thinking fantasy, and I got Diggs, and I ain't sure. Yeah,
I don't know. He might come alive this game because of the bright lights, man.
I'm going with Buffalo. I'm gonna go with Buffalo. I'm gonna ride with Buffalo. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I'm gonna ride with Buffalo. Buffalo wins 35-27.
I like it. I like
35-27.
It's going up, man.
And Lamar
that's like playing. Yeah, that's like playing against the Sacramento Kings or something like that. Unless Jones going up.
Lamar gonna have a great game again, showing his worth. But I think they just gonna fall a little short at the end. But I got 35-27 Buffalo. Game of the week.
Game of the week.
Game of the week.
Let's see. 2 MVP QBs. Like I said, it's going to be a shootout like no other. I see Lamar and Josh going for 300. Whether it's all purpose or just passing, it don't even matter.
Yeah.
Let's see. Both teams are going to hit the 30s, probably by like the third quarter.
Okay.
And but the Bills get that last score to still kind of seal it and still on the road because this is the second time. They're not going to let that other game get away because from last week and stuff like that. We know an offensive coordinator just throwing stuff all over the place.
Yeah. That was a very dramatic scene right there.
I mean, I hope Miami sent them the bill. I hope we sent them the bill for that. But yeah. But the Bills are going to win. Nothing but high fives in the coach's box. And Bills 37, Ravens 30.
Oh, you got 37-30. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I like that.
They're going to be whoo-wee. Oh my God, they're going to be like.
Yeah, that's good. That's good money, man. But it's going to be a fantastic game, and that game is early, so it'll lead into a lot of other stuff.
Oh yeah, we're definitely
right away. But
go ahead.
We really didn't touch. We touched a little bit on fantasy. But we hope everybody's doing well in their fantasy. Not everybody, because he ain't about to get his ass chewed. Pause this week. I'm handing him his own ass. Yeah, read that one, Heem. We're handing you your own ass. You know what I'm saying? Lee, R2D2 in the building. Make sure you hit that like button, cousin.
Yeah,
he got Ravens 41-30.
I can see that. I can see a 40 burger up there. Yeah.
Oh shit. Goodness gracious.
He's like the top quarterback in fantasy. Like if you have these quarterbacks, I'm about to list. There's 10 of them that I'm going to list right now.
But have Buffalo defense is solid though. I don't think nobody's gonna put up.
They're not gonna stop Baltimore though. They ain't gonna stop Baltimore though. They ain't stopping that.
No. I'm not saying they're gonna stop them, but I don't see them giving up 41. You know what I'm saying? You got the spoiler alert. Okay, Lee, I respect your opinion on this because it's like I said, this is the game of the week for us this week, and I took Buffalo 35-27. I think it's gonna be a high scoring game, but you gave 41.
Damn,
Baltimore.
A lot.
Basically saying Buffalo defense really ain't shit, and
that's a lot.
And you saying they gonna maintain Diggs over? I don't know about that one, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I guess what has to happen here, because I don't know if Josh Allen's going to do a whole lot of running in this game. I think it's going to be more just passing. It's going to be just a whole lot of passing.
We got a new one. 808 DO13. He was here last week. So who do I start in the flex? Edwards. Hilaire, Singletary, Lockett, or Claypool. I took Singletary. I got Singletary in my slot this week.
Let's see here. Who do I
And
get?
they playing Buffalo. So I think he's gonna get a lot of catches, a lot of flares, releases in the backfield, and he's gonna get some touches, a lot of a few good touches on the offensive end. So I went with Singletary. I'm not sure about Lockett, but Edwards Hilaire. I don't think Kansas City even put him in the game as much anymore now. That's what Edwards Hilaire played for, right?
Right.
Yeah. He
Singletary,
very little.
yeah, I would.
He's gonna be more in the offense because that game gonna be up and down, and it's gonna be substitutions and all types of action going on. No huddle offenses. It's gonna be crazy on that field today. At 1 o'clock.
By the time you blink, he's gonna be out. By the time you blink again, he's gonna be right back in. Like
808. Make sure you hit that like button, man. Make sure you hit that like button. I appreciate you stopping back in here. You did that last week, so I do remember that 808 number. So I appreciate you, brother, man. We really appreciate you. Remember, we're gonna be on the recap this evening at 7:30. 7:30, we do the afternoon recap, talk about Sunday's games and Monday night game, and we might speak on a little bit of NBA. You know what I'm saying? NBA training camp has started, but that's the hair or there.
A couple exhibition games have started too. James Wiseman is back.
Yeah, Wiseman look good, but we ain't gonna talk too much about that. Let's get football this day because we gonna go overboard when it comes to basketball season.
Oh, you already know.
Yeah, man. We appreciate y'all for locking in with us today. This afternoon. Make sure y'all fantasy football lineups are in. It's 12:57. You know it locks up at 12:59.
You got 2 minutes. You got 2.5 minutes.
Yes, sir. 2.5 minutes to get it in, man. Pause. But so make sure y'all fantasy is straight. We're gonna definitely see y'all this evening on the recap at 7:30. So lock in with us. Tell a friend, comment. Might even put you on the show if y'all got something good to say. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
Number always gonna be there for y'all to call in. We appreciate y'all at all times. Once again, rest in peace to my cousin Bub, Miss Jackie, Rashid Wallace, the Wallace family, and Mama Margaret Smith. We appreciate you. Okay, you're right. I need to take that hat off, even though I look like a monster.
That's all right.
You know what I'm saying? Well, rest in peace to y'all. Y'all will be missed, never forgotten. Y'all time here on this earth and visual has touched a whole lot of us in whatever way, shape, form, or fashion. But y'all touched a lot of the younger youth in your day and continue to do so to your last day. But you're not here in the visual, but you'll always be here in the heart. So we rest in peace to all three of you until we meet again. But other than that, man, I'm anxious to get these games started. See what's going on for this afternoon and get to this recap, and let's see who got smoked this evening. So we look forward to hearing from y'all. Okay, you got any shout outs before the get out?
Hey man, just a shout out. Great show once again. Shout out to everybody who chimed in the comments and stuff like that. We appreciate you. We love you for that. Noel, welcome to the show.
Yes, sir.
That score. We'll talk about it. We'll talk.
Russ, see you at 7:30. Russ, you gotta clock back in with us at 7:30. You know what I mean? Because Kay felt some type of way about that. He felt some type of way about it. But yeah, man, 7:30. We back at 7:30. Episode 37.5. The recap. Sunday night game, Monday night football game. We're doing some projections for that as well. Then might talk a little bit about something else that you want to talk about. A little bit of NBA, maybe. You know what I'm saying?
NBA, and if you're if you have these defenses, start the Vikings. If you got the Rams, Chargers, Steelers, Packers, or the Cowboys, start those defenses.
I got my Rams. I got my Rams, and Denver hasn't done nothing for me on my other team. But it is what it is.
They ain't do nothing for me either. That's all right. They're gonna do something against San Fran though. I guarantee that.
We'll see. We'll definitely see.
They're gonna chase Jimmy G all over the place.
We'll definitely see. But yo, man, it's 1 o'clock. We appreciate y'all for locking in with us. Enjoy the football games this afternoon. We see y'all at 7:30 on the recap. You in the basement with Next Step and who?
K.
Next Step in K. We'll see y'all at 7:30 on the recap. Make sure y'all tell y'all friends to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Like, share, comment. Make sure y'all hit that like button, the subscribe button, and share. Please do. On all streaming, Facebook and Instagram, and we did Twitch, but I just didn't Twitch on it. But it was Twitch. But yeah, till this evening, you're in the basement with Next Step in K. We holla. Peace.